There's a principle in software programming called DRY, do not repeat yourself. And what this is essentially used for is, if you're doing some code and you're finding that you have the same kind of code um, multiple places in your software. For example, you have this whole thing of software, this whole code block to email the client for billing, or you have this whole thing uh, of code for mailing the client when they need to reset their password, or you have this other similar blocks for just for emailing people. People who would look at that, or you should look at that and say, it looks like I'm repeating myself with a lot of this. Try to maybe set up one function or method just for sending that email, and then you just have all of these kind of smaller functions that are very purpose built that just maybe build the actual content for the email, as an example. So useful in software programming, but something that's really useful when you think of it in kind of a larger company context. So, pardon me. So, do not repeat yourself in a company context. What does this mean? We just have had Christmas, and I was being asked probably by about five people on my team, like, "Hey, what's the deal with Christmas? Like, do we have Christmas shutdown? What days do we get off?" And like everybody was keep asking me. So what we did is we're writing up like a company manual in Notion. If you've heard of this, it's like a kind of like a superpower Google Docs wiki type thing. So I just put it in there and just referenced people like, hey, or we haven't released the document yet, sorry, but like here's the document. You can check all the information related to vacation here. The extra values for new hires now is they can go and read all this stuff for themselves and know that they can come back to reference it. Um, and so we don't have to repeat ourselves all the time. Not that it's bad to talk to employees. It's great to talk to employees and it's great to talk about vacation. But when it's the identical question, because of this lack of clarity, it's really powerful to find ways, again, to automate this process to make things easier for yourself. So when you're in your company, try to find things that you're doing like the same kind of similar processes or things that you're always saying over and over, and then come up with a process so you don't have to repeat yourself. All right, until next time, see ya.